guys, welcome back to Keeping with China. So today we're back with another video. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. So today I'm gonna be sharing with you guys how I dealt with having my first patient that died. So I'm gonna just do a little quick summary of what happened and my takeaway from the whole situation. So we got on the floor, it was time to change shift and stuff like that. And the previous nurse was telling us how the patient was very difficult. He has been giving them a hard time the whole day since he actually got on the floor. The way that he died was just so weird, you guys, because nobody knew how he died. Like, it was just so sudden and just out of nowhere. But so they gave us report on him and stuff like that, and the plan for him and stuff like that. So I'm just like, okay. And he also had bed bugs, and with patients that have bed bugs, to prevent the spreading of the bed bugs and stuff, we have to wear the the gowns, the shoes, I mean, like the slipper things and stuff. I don't know how you call them, like the slipper things, all these stuffs or whatever, so we can prevent the spreading of those bed bugs, because y'all know bed bugs, they will if one room have bed bugs, we have to try to make sure that it stays in that room, or else the whole hospital would eventually just have bed bugs. So, and we only and for those gowns and stuff, it's like a special gown or whatever that that they had, and because we only had two left, and we're just like, okay, we have to actually try to find time to actually call and and order more of those gowns. But since it was the beginning of shift and stuff like that, and we still had, like, let me see, that night we started off with 6 patients, I believe, 5 or 6, I don't remember. So we still had the other or other patient that we had to go and get report on. So we just did the bedside change of shift outside of the door, because the nurse previously told us that they changed him and stuff like that around 7, like right before they started shift of change, and he was fine. He was just laying down and stuff like that, and so we were just like, okay, so we'll come back and whatever, and introduce ourselves, and and just do the whole thing, the meds and all that stuff, all at the same time, since he did have bed bugs, and we really only had like one gown per person, because it's gonna be me and my preceptor. So just like, okay, so we'll just do him last, and that's okay, blah blah, because they went to his room not too long ago, and he was fine. So we're just like, okay, let's just leave him be. And then we went on to get report from our other patients and stuff like that. Most of our patients are starting to get ready to go to sleep, so they want their meds, they want their pain medication, all that craziness and stuff like that. So you're trying to, like, balance everything out and stuff like that. And then around the same times, we were that's when we had a new admission too. So we're just like, okay, so let's just go see the admission and stuff like that, say hi, take their vitals and make sure that they're okay, and then we'll just come back and and do the whole admission and stuff like that, because you got to do a whole report and all these things that you'll have to chart on them if they're a new admission. So we did all that, and then we did save him for last. Well, I think we saved him second to last. And around that time, it was like around, like, almost 9 o'clock, I believe, like around 9, almost 9, or around 9 o'clock, because especially on those floor times, flies by. Like, you'll be like, wait, it was just 7 o'clock, and now it's already 9, and then it's already 12, and then you're just like, whoa, because you're constantly moving, you're constantly doing something, so time just flies by. So so by the time we actually got to him, it was around like 9 o'clock, like I believe 9 o'clock and stuff like that. And it was just me because my preceptor was trying to get the new the new the new admissions situated and stuff like that. So I went in, I got my meds and stuff with me. I'm just like, I'm going in. I'm like, put on my gown. I put on my little hair wrap, my little shoe thing. I was gowned up, y'all. And I had like the meds and stuff, with me in my little booklet thing or whatever. So I go in, I'm like, and I see him just laying there, with his mouth open, and they were telling me that he does sleep, he sleeps a lot and stuff like that. So in my head, I'm just like, okay, he's asleep, I'm just gonna wait until he, I'm just gonna write my name on the board, and after that, I'll like, be like, wake him up and stuff so I can, introduce myself and give him his meds. So, I go on, so I started to, write my name on the, well, actually I did. I wrote my name on the board, my PCTs, all that stuff for the night. And and then I started to like, because for our floor, for our hospital, we had to use our badge to like, sign into, all of the computers and stuff like that. So I did that. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm talking so much. I'm tired. So yeah, I did that, and then and I'm just like, and then I'm calling the patient's name. I'm like, hello, so and so, wake up, like, and he was just not waking up, and I'm just like, okay, hello, and then I'm like, and that's when in my head it just clicked. I'm just like, I was like, shit, this man is dead. Like, but I was like, nah. I'm like, nah, not today. This is not gonna happen. Like, when this is not gonna happen in our floor, not right now. This is not gonna happen. I'm just like, I'm a new grad. Like, I don't know how to deal with stuff like this. So I'm just like, shoot. And then so I'm like, I'm still like, like. Okay, I wasn't really sure how to process it. So I'm just like, okay, let me just go get my preceptor, and then well, maybe he's just a really hard sleeper, and maybe we'll just, I don't know. So I went to go get my preceptor, and then I told her, okay, I think he's not responding. And she was like, what do you mean he's not responding? I'm like, he's not responding. So we went in the room and stuff like that. She started like, shaking him and stuff like that, hello, wake up, blah. And he was not waking up. And I was like, and that's when and I'm like, shit, this man is dead. I was like, oh my God. So right there and then we called Cold Blue and stuff like that. The whole team came up, started, CPR. And they're all just asking us questions, what happened, what's going on, blah blah blah. I'm just like, I just met this guy, like, I don't know what's going on, like, I just came in, they gave us report, and we didn't even actually get to actually meet him, and I walked in, I was putting my name on the board, and then he was just not picking up. And then they were like, wait, and then, girl, it was just a mess. So after the whole thing or whatever, he had no, because the guy was homeless or whatever, so he had no family or whatever. So like, we're just like, okay, it's like, they weren't finding a pulse, like nothing. So he was dead. Like, we're just like, shoot. I was like, damn, not tonight, because we just had a new admission. We have we had other patient, and I'm just like, yo, like, why right now? Why today? So I'm just like, okay. So then after the whole team left, they called time of that. I'm pretty the thing is that we don't know when he died. That's the thing. We don't know when he died, and my preceptor, she kind of was blaming herself and stuff. I'm just like, you can't really blame yourself on stuff like this, because 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 in her mind, she was like, if she had went inside, earlier during, shift change or whatever, maybe, they would have known that he was dead. Or, I don't know, but either way, there's like, you can't really, blame yourself for those stuff, because maybe if we did go, go inside and introduce ourselves, during shape of change, and then right after we left or whatever, he could have been, I just don't know what happened. Like, I don't know what happened. So like, you never know, like, because he had a short bowel instruction or whatever, but I don't know. I just don't know. So yeah, so he died, and I was just like, oh my gosh, like, I never dealt with a dead body before, and in my head I'm like, yo, we gotta, like, prepare the body, because they gotta take the body to the morgue and stuff like that, and all this stuff. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go check on our other patient, because my preceptor, she's been a nurse for like 30 years or something like that, so she's had experience with, like, they was just doing the thing like this was natural. This was just another, I was like, another thing. I was like, no, this is a dead body, people. Like, they was just moving it, and the limbs was just like, I was like, oh my god, can I really do this? I was like, I can't do this. So I had to like walk out. Yeah, I could not do it. So I went to go check up on our other patients and stuff like that. I came back, and then they were still, they had him in the bag and all that stuff, and they had him, yeah, they had him in the bag. And then she was like, help me move him to this bed to the other bed, and I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, shoot, I gotta touch a dead body. Yeah, I don't know, but I just don't like I didn't like the way it felt. Like, it was just so life, it was just so crazy. I was just like, whoa, this is insane. Like, one moment you're alive, you're like, there's blood rushing through your body and stuff like that, and then the other moment you're like lifeless, and your limbs are like, it's just your body, like your soul, everything is just gone. Like, that was a really big eye opener for me too. I was like, this is crazy. Like, life is, it's really sad how it can just literally just be taken away, and like that, so it was just crazy. Like, that night, it was just going through my head. Like, it kind of messed me up, because I was just like, yo, I don't know how to process this. This is crazy. But I mean, we went through the night. Thankfully, the more people came, whatever, and they took him down, because I think I was supposed to, take him down with one of my PCTs. But thankfully, they came up and actually got him and brought him down, thank God. Because if I had to bring him down, like, I would have been done. I'll probably just walked out or something, y'all, because I just don't know. It's just something about dead bodies that I'm not really comfortable with yet. Hopefully, with time and stuff, with experience, God forbid, Lord, God forbid, I don't have to deal with that again. I know I have to, one of these days, but hopefully not anytime soon, that I don't have to deal with dead bodies, because I just don't know. I can't. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, that was my experience. Like, I feel like with time, it'll get better, but it was just weird. And then another thing was, another thing that, I would say is that, always check up on your patient. Like, don't be like, okay, I'll come back or whatever, especially during shift change. Make sure you always go and make sure that they're alive. Go in there, say hi, introduce yourself. Even if you don't come back for another 1 hour or two, they'll know that okay, he or she came in and say hi or whatever, and you seeing them, physically seeing them, that they were alive. It's the fact that we didn't know when he died. Like, we don't know if he died before shift change, or during shift change, or after. We don't know. And that was just a sad case, guys. But yeah, I mean, that's the story, you guys. Make sure y'all should check up on y'all patient. Make sure you guys, just do you know, all of these things are, you know, all of these protocols and these rules or whatever, they're in order because, you know, because something like that happened before, and you know, and it's for our own, you know, safety and all that stuff, and you know, well, for the patient safety and for us to save our butt, our butt and our license, you know, because you know, if this whole thing went left, it would have been really, you know, crazy. But yeah, I mean, that's the story. Yeah, if you guys would like to hear more crazy stories and stuff like that, let me know down below. I am going to be on my own starting tomorrow. Is going to be my first day on my own, so hopefully it goes smoothly and everything, you know, goes smoothly, because that floor is crazy, y'all. Like, you see crazy stuff, crazy things happen, and you just be like, so y'all, wish me luck, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.